Welcome back to Germany Jurassic Difficulty Challenge Mode. I've done some preparation before the episode started. We are upgrading our small hotel to a large. We dipped to 97% accommodation rating. I've done a little bit of work down here in this section of the park. We are going to expand the brachiosaur enclosure. It's actually ready. The fence is built. We can delete these. With the preparation of adding even more brachs, we need a fair bit of appeal still. So I think adding another set of brachs at least to this enclosure is a good idea. Let's see. We're doing research right now. Oh, we finished our research on some more attractions. We're going to put those in here. We've got these shops doing... Well, this one's doing poor business, but these shops have capacity, so we should work on that. I took a pass at reducing overcrowding. It was about 65 on these shops, and now it's down to 20 to 30. What I did is I put in one little extra segment of path here along with this path, just leading to this little side path to the monorail, and then a little back alley path over here. This path doesn't make much of a difference. The big thing reducing overcrowding on these shops is just this extra strip right here. So that's a big thing to keep in mind if you're having issues with overcrowding. And it does affect your profits, which affects your star rating. So it's relevant. For the same reason, I separated these shops a little bit. Put a path down the middle here between these ones and then move this one down. This looks really gross right here, actually. Can I move this slightly? Can I just center this a little bit better? I think that's a little bit better. Yeah, because this will give some extra path capacity to these adjacent shops at least, and hopefully it makes the bookshop a little bit better by association. I believe, yeah, they're not overcrowded at all right now. They weren't very overcrowded before. It was like 6 to 7 overcrowded guests, but... I'm just microing that. Like we saw at the end of the previous Jurassic challenge that you have to like really micromanage your profit unless you want to just spam a billion dinosaurs. So I think if we do this incrementally as we improve the park rather than all at the end for an hour, it'll make for better content. And I think that's good. We do have a storm coming in. I paused right when it started. I want to get these attractions put in first, though, before I unpause here and deal with the storm. So, we got an aquarium. Is that new? I think that's new. Most of these aren't. See, it doesn't tell me what they do. Exactly, which is annoying. Why don't we just put everything in that we don't have, I guess? So where's a good spot for an aquarium? Can we fit one down over here? Yeah. Let's get it as tight to this in case you want to expand the path in the other direction. Okay, here we can see what we got. The aquarium is a bunch of green. Spa, we want to put in a spa for sure to balance off that added green. I'm on the wrong tab, of course. Attractions. Give me a spa. Is that this? This is a spa. Ideally, this would be maybe in this section of the park, where closer to the large shops. Yeah, let's put it here, I guess. Okay, and then what else can we put in? So we have spa, aquarium. We already have an arcade. We don't have a bowling alley, but I don't know if this does anything because it's desired by white. I think what we'll probably do for now, we'll leave this alone. We'll get through the storm, and then when we can actually check the appeal in real time with these two added in the shop layouts, we'll check the effect of adding a attraction that isn't actually desired by the park. Because if you remember the stipulations here, we only get ticket sales from nature and luxury, and adventure in general don't apply. So I don't know how much those are actually worth for appeal, right? If they actually make any real difference. Okay, there's the storm coming in. I was going to say, we got a building damage, but it didn't look like there was anything actually happening. You're at base, you might as well go repair this. A lot of little damage around the park. Fence broken, okay. That's the big thing to watch out for. It's way back there. You are status checking a Struth. Yeah, why don't you stay in that pen if you want to? Let's get this Jeep back over here to repair that. Hopefully that's far enough into the enclosure that the hillside keeps the dinosaurs from getting out. And we can just ignore that. Large appetite, that's perfectly fine. Give me a cheaper incubation, and then I guess the welfare specialist. All right, you guys get up on that. Let's get that one person rested, and then we have 2 left. We could do some sort of research probably. Finances in this challenge would have been really easy. We've never been short on money, so I'm willing to just kind of do research. We need more treatment for this. Tuberculosis inoculation wouldn't be bad. You have 1 and you have 1. We can't swing that. We'll have to come back to that. It's worth doing, I think. Enclosure types, I don't think we need. We're probably not going to do any pterosaurs or a lagoon, I don't think. We have the upgrade. Everything else is aviary and lagoon. Amenity modules, maybe? It might allow us... Adventure, nature, luxury, adventure, nature. It might allow us to fine-tune these shops a bit better for profit. But profit doesn't really matter. It's just the income we need. Same... Additional... We could push for large. 5 operational subs... We have, like, none of these met. Oh, we do have some of these met. It's just because we don't have the prerequisites. Improved power distribution. I don't know if we need large. We're going to need power soon, but, like, what does large do for us, ultimately? We're not going to worry about that. Staff improvements we could try and do. That's 22. We can't swing with the people we have. Main thoroughfare. That's probably worth doing. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Better paths will help with overcrowding at some point. We should put some attractions down here too. Okay, what else is damaged? We got this fence section. They're going to repair that. We've got this power station that's out. That actually doesn't seem like it's needed. Ah, there's a damaged section of fence here. It's not broken completely, but it is damaged. We'll get that. We'll get this. I guess we'll queue up all this stuff. Any other damage to fence? This storm is long one. Alright, it's subsiding. Do you have... Yeah, you only have 1 slot for tasks. That kind of sucks. A lot. Let's make sure we get the... Okay, transmission.
Not everyone can do this, but I think you can. Check out this objective. And don't disappoint.
Okay. Comfort might be down from the storm. This might be a free contract. Even though it's not popping up.
Remember,
yeah, okay, it literally was free.
But there is one in Cabot Fish.
That's some pretty impressive timing.
So, in a sense, I'm helping, and your success is my success.
Probably Struthy dying off there. Alright, oh, I have to click... Wait, no. I have to go to the map to find the thing, and then go to transport to find the thing, because it's in the trees, and I couldn't see it. I was confused there for a second by what was happening. Have you repaired... Okay, you're going for a status check on a Mutabura. Wait, did you not repair that? I'm confused. Do that. Do that. Do that. Let's get this open. Okay, research is already done. Okay, let's look at crowding. crowding's probably the biggest thing we haven't like completely cracked yet. It's good. Our crowding is pretty good. Main thoroughfare. Let's go with a main thoroughfare right in front of these monorails, because those are flagged right now as poor capacity. Oh, that one's going to be awkward and weird because it's like that whole section. That's fine. We'll do that. I hate the way it gets these weird little like hash marks kind of when it connects to the back of these shops. It looks really gross. We can't do anything really about it because these shops are connected on this side. See, that one there connects up like perfectly. How does this one apparently connect perfectly and these ones don't? I don't like that. Can I do anything about this? Like in any way? Like if I sneak a path in somewhere down here, is there any possibility of like filling this gap? Not really. It almost immediately clashes. All right, we'll have to live with it. We'll have to live with it. And I can't see the overcrowding. Oh, this looks like it fixed itself because this fixed itself. No, it didn't. That is still very red. Oh, wait, okay. It did update for a second there. Yeah, okay, it seems like it's fine. It seems like it did update. It's not flawless, though. We do have yellow over there. Okay, we do have some there. Okay. This one, which goes... Okay, I guess we'll do this entire section so that it matches. Otherwise it looks weird. Oh, now we're gonna do this section so it matches, otherwise it looks weird, which goes all the way down to there. That's fine. Okay, that looks fine. Oh, what is going on here? Okay, yeah, there's one strip that was missed. Okay, that's fine. And then we had yellow down here. So we'll do this entire segment. Like that. Alright. 3.7. Let's look at our peel rating. 45%. Okay, what I want to do is we want to look at our finances. So income per minute, 1211854. Right? And now I'm going to put in some more attractions that are of generic typing. So let's grab these. We've got, yeah, a bowling alley we can put in somewhere. I would like to put some attractions in down here. This, if we move that, that might work. Yeah, there's no spots for anything. All right, let's do that first. We're going to get you moved around this corner. Like that. We're going to go with regular path. Yeah, let's just extend that down there for now. Can we do a path through like this? And then can we fit an attraction in there? No, not at all. Okay, it's never gonna fit like that. We can get weird with it, maybe. We can curve maybe the path around the back, because this doesn't matter. We could even move that science center to an entirely different segment of the park. It doesn't have any reason to be right there. Obstructed always. Yeah, that path doesn't quite work. Also, this is an amenity and not an attraction. What am I doing? Okay, but we could stick some attractions in here if we wanted to extend out that way. Let's do that. Oh, I can't move this until it's built, I guess. Yeah, I can't even click on that. Alright. We're going to hold off on the Brockies so that we can test the viability of these attractions. Okay, give me this. Move this building. We can sneak it in there. I don't think from this direction we can sneak in anything else in here either. So we can literally just cram this in here like this. I think it's fine. I might have been crooked and it's going to bother me. Oh, that was definitely crooked. Stop snapping weirdly, you bastard. You damn path. Alright, that goes like that. We are on some weird, awkward hill. Don't worry about it. I'm okay with being on a weird, awkward hill when it's its own little weird, awkward hill away from everything else. And it's not, like, gonna block us building anything else that we're putting in. Okay. So this doesn't need to rebuild. We can just... Oh, is that gonna, like, block Jeeps from getting through? Probably not, right? We probably got a gap here, yeah. What we might want to do is make sure there's no intervening trees, though. Because we got to shoot this little gap here. Other computer, shut up. We got to shoot that little gap when we're coming through there on a Jeep or a medical unit thing. We do have a path through here, actually, with these two gates, but whatever. So, attractions. We're going to put them in here, I think. So let's extend this path further. Just straight out into nowhere. And then let's put in a couple of these kind of generic ones. 50, 50, 100. We don't have a bowling alley. Rock climbing, sure. Alright, those go there. No power. Interesting. Did we exhaust our power? We might have. Let's extend this terrain up a little bit. And then smooth it back out so it doesn't look too egregious and weird. We'll leave this little nub of extra path here for now. Are we actually out of power? Or is it just because you're repairing? Probably just because they're repairing, right? 9090. No, it seems like we're probably actually out of power. Oh, we could have probably positioned this a little smarter, huh? Nope, we can still sneak a path right through here for another generator. Perfect. Let's do that then. Just have this weird hotel in the middle of like the power generation part of everything. Looks weird otherwise if I don't have it connected to both, kinda. It'll bug me. Alright, that gives us power for a while. Okay, let's check the numbers on these shops as well. 350. Yeah, okay, let's just hover. I think we can see the stats there. So these are max. 77. 77. 77. So we're sitting at 77. capacity on those shops. So we both want to know if the profit improves and if the shops improve. It's worth checking both. And I suppose we could try and catch it right as those are... Well, they're done. 69. These are worse, technically. 150. Nope, now they updated. I think it does help. I think there's some general amount of appeal that's generated just by having people around. That's what it seems to do, I think. %50 appeal. Income per minute 1 to 10 80 870. That's basically what we had before. But maybe that's not fully updated. Okay, transport rating's still fine down there. I don't know. Maybe we don't worry about it so much. All right, let's section off these paths a little bit. It's a little weird looking with a nub there at the end, but that's about how I want it to be, so it's fine. Grab you. Is that a... Oh, that's the shadow. That looked like a hillside too, but it's just a weird perspective thing. Let's release these dinosaurs. We'll get these extra rocks out here.
Heading to pick up the asset. Transportation underway.
You guys should be pretty well off. Health 94, 95. You're recovering from whatever your issue was.
Asset has been collected.
Might want another ranger post in here.
Asset transported.
If we assign you to that, you're like tapped out.
Asset delivered.
Let's assign you to that, and then let's unassign you from this. Yeah, you can handle this one. Actually, you can handle this entire enclosure. Oops. Yeah, you get unassigned here. Ranger Team 1. You get that. Okay.
As the park rating goes up,
4 stars.
Star does as well.
Sick. Okay. Okay. That's a good bump. 133. Hard to say how much of that was Brockies and how much of that was the other stuff, but we do have medical something or other going on in the Brock pen. All right, and you are, yeah, okay. So the full Brocky population is counted here. I think we can probably sneak in 2 more, so we're gonna do that. Faster synthesis, and actually let's use the cheaper. And for research, we can do amenity modules. We could do luxury paths. I don't know how much that matters. This is all that stuff, which doesn't matter. Infrastructure, don't really need that yet. Oh, we can knock out the Moment research to push up to Dreadnoughtus. Oh, we can do this because we have 4 stars. Okay, so we got to get to unlocking the Dreadnoughtus. Right now we're using faster synthesis, cheaper expedition. We have research available. How much do we need from a mensch? 18 genetics. We have 10 available only. We can go up to 12. We can go up to 18 on 4. Is it with 4? It is with 4. Okay. 18. So we put another point in expeditions. Or synthesis. 2 points. Nope, you're capped. Okay, so another point into the cheaper expeditions person for genetics. And then we got to tap out you as well. Okay, so that'll work. So we're waiting on the mensch then. The attractions seemed like they mattered. 47 now on these guests, though. Let's not worry about it too much. So we're missing VR, and that might be it. All right, let's put in a VR. We'll put it in over here somewhere. Shelter isn't met. Emergency shelter. I'm gonna guess bathrooms might be unmet too. Actually, I think there's a closer restroom. Is that yellow? I think that just looks yellower because of where it overlaps the base. I think restrooms are fine. And has anybody checked my Brock yet? No, undiagnosed ailment. It's dying. There's the MVU though. Okay. Brockies are ready. Sure wish I could just click on that to go to the hatchery. Doesn't seem to work though. Sickly Brock. Sickly. Sure. We'll just take them. I was gonna say we could try and do the research at the same time, but we need 4 for the research, so it's not viable. So we have to, we'll incubate these brockies first, release them, and then do the research. Disease contracted, avian pox. Can we treat that already? Yes. Medicate it. Probably sickly brachiosaur, right? Nope, just large appetite. Weird that that's the one that would get the avian pox. I want to put another gate in here too, because this is a pretty big enclosure. It might be useful to have the jeeps be able to like check this and then exit out into this section, especially during a storm when we're doing repairs. Same argument, maybe we should put a gate in over here into the back of this exhibit. That way we can just cut straight through that exhibit into the rock pen over this way, or we can go around like that. Like that. Yeah, I think that's fine. This is a nice sprawling kind of park. I think a lot of people describe Germany as being rather difficult, but so far this has been easier than the last one. But maybe part of it's down to everything we learned on the last challenge mode, and applying that to this one has made this easier. I actually really like this segment of the park. We got all these like gridded paths connecting, and then we got these curving paths coming through in other areas. This segment here is gross, because it's not coming in at like a proper angle. It doesn't look like it's slightly... Looks like it's, yeah, slightly slanted here. Can we just move this? Like, yeah, put this around on this main pathway. That's a little bit better looking. Then at least that building's not offset on the grid. Alright, Brockies via airlift. Let's put one down in here, and then we'll put one over here maybe. What's your guys' territory like? You've got a big old territory that covers not quite that corner, but most of the rest. We can always expand the pen if it's not good enough. Got some overcrowding there. This one, why is this the overcrowded one out of all of them? It's got the most paths nearby. You think that would be the least crowded. I guess I don't have a full understanding of how crowding works. Just not entirely surprising. Oh, okay. You guys need even more green. Alright, let's do Masudo with an injury thing. We'll check that in a second. Let's finish a shot pass here. These all seem fine. Some more tickets, your amenities can earn more. I mean, we need to get our amenity earnings up anyway, so sure. Alright, get those scans in.
Read up on this next objective. It should be one you can handle.
Okay, these are producing really well now. 235 up from like 70-ish.
Creature comforts that come with wealth, but there is no denying that the park is a business. So we have to be aware of the bottom line.
Oh, it looks like we might have... Did we just finish that? No, it just... Yeah. 6,900,000? Okay.
My team is reporting that the job is done. I expected no less.
Those brachiosaurs might have still been in the air or something.
Have been met.
Okay, we got disease spreading here or whatever. Let's get both of the MVUs on the way. Okay, what do we got? No, why don't you just get on the case? Avian pox. You should be able to deal with these guys pretty quickly. Come on, just one more. Get up there. Perfect. 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 Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, we finished the Brox. We should be doing that research right now. We're wasting valuable time that could be better spent on research. Momenchi. We're not going to add Momenchi to the park. We just need to get it done so that we can move on to the next leg. Oh yeah, I need another point on the expedition person can do it. We do want Dreadnoughtus, because Dreadnoughtus we haven't unlocked yet, in general. So 6, a 5, and cheaper. Bam, 1,400,000. I mean, cheaper really doesn't matter here at this point. I mean, it might, because we might get to a point where we're churning out a bunch of stuff, but how many species do we have left? 7 out of 10. So we get Dreadnoughtus in, and then we're on to Minmai and Wurosaurus is the plan. One of them goes in here with the Brox. One of them will go into the Dreadnoughtus area, which will go down here. We could get the Dreadnoughtus area started. Maybe not a bad idea. What are we dealing with for terrain height? There's contour lines, aren't there? I want to see contours. Terrain contour. Show while editing terrain. Okay. So, oh, they're like impossible almost to see on the beach here. So this whole beach is kind of angled, which is a little weird. Okay, so why don't we... I mean, we can just pick an arbitrary part of it to flatten. This level maybe works right here. Yeah. Why don't we push this back as tight to the cliff as we can? since it's a rock face, it'll look fine if it's steep. Versus just like hillside, which looks really weird when it's got these sharp angles. Let's smooth that out a little bit though, where that water is, because that looks weird otherwise. Okay, so that's where we'll start building from. So if we put in a monorail to start with and build off of that, we can design around it. So this, if we put the monorail in like this, it matches this hillside pretty well. So I might just do that. And this can link over like that, and then this other segment we can send through kind of this entire area to provide a little bit extra visibility once we actually have Dreadnoughtus put in here. So we'll just kind of do that. We'll just kind of roughly follow the perimeter of this lower level. Swing around there, swing around here somewhere, and then it just kind of comes up by the rest of it, swings over here, and links up. So we kill this, maybe we kill this section, and then this links through to there. That looks a little weird with that corner curving back the other way. Let's fix that up. Perfect. Oh, I bet you this is going to look awful. Yeah, that's pretty shit. I would be pissed if I went to the zoo and they just had a pillar right in front of the viewing thing. Oh well, it's fine. We're doing these challenge modes to beat them, not to design a particularly aesthetically pleasing park. I do like having a decently aesthetically pleasing park, but it is not a strict requirement. Why don't we put this, yeah, like back over here? I guess we can link it up over in this way. Right, like that. Now, then we'll need the path. Let's play a little game here. Let's do this, and then this, and then let's go back to this and see, yeah, we can do, oh, it's gonna be weird. Okay, we could do it like this, where it snaps to the maximum angle, or the shallowest possible angle. Oh gosh, the shallowest possible angle without it curving, like that. Then we get a little bit of a wedge there, and it looks fine. And then we'll extend out in either direction a little bit. Okay, so we've still got a good little flat section here to play with. I think we'll leave this section alone because that's where we can kind of focus on putting in, sneaking in any missing buildings. And then let's get some stuff in down here. So large amenities can sneak in here. Also, of course, can put them over here. Oh, that actually overlaps really well with them. I didn't know it would overlap that much. Oh, well, that's cool. Let's do that. We'll configure these later. I just want to get the layout done. That way I know where to build the pen. Okay, we get you in there. I'm going to put a path in. Cutting in the middle here. Yeah, there's the edge, so it should be like, nope. Little path coming in here to sneak in behind. And then we extend this out a little bit further, and then we go and put in the third amenity. Large amenity. Shopping, and that goes like right here. And I want the path to loop around the back as tight as we can get it, basically, like, oops, like that. And this little nub gets demolished. And then that looks weird and awkward, and I don't like it, so then I'm going to go replace immediately. And that also looks weird and awkward. Why is that? Oh, because that's little path, not medium path. Yes, okay, fair enough. And I guess we'll do this. We'll just link it on this side as well. Like that. Can I sneak the shelter in back here? I can. Shelter. Restroom right next to it, maybe? Perfect. Actually, like, perfect. The way that lines up is fantastic. Delete this nub. Delete this nub, I think. What else do we need here? Well, obviously we need our attractions, right? But we also might want attractions in general. Why don't we put in a guest attraction? Start with something we know is good, like a gym. Actually, the default one, cinema, covers both. Let's put in a cinema. So let's just stick the cinema for now, like right here. Okay. And then if we extend a path next to the cinema, we can put a layer out here for attractions. For like gyrospheres and stuff like that. Viewing vents, viewing galleries, whatever they're called. I always say different things every time I say the words. Yeah, so we do this. That's the third layer of the park. And then we can always fit more attractions in there. We're going to have to flatten everything back out again because we're getting down the hill a little bit, but it's pretty good. And we should have some room to grow. Not much, so we do need to be careful about it. But it should be fine. Alright, then let's put in a gallery straightforward from where we started here. That's a little weird. Slightly like offset. That's very upsetting. It's just slightly annoying getting these to line up correctly. Okay. Well, why don't we let that build, and then we can slide it down a little bit, and it won't be as offset. Yeah, we're gonna let this Momentia research go anyway, and then immediately get started on Dreadnoughtus, and that might require us to do more staff upgrades. Although I think at this point I'd rather probably just hire somebody if that also gets the deed done. Okay, and a bunch of this is actually unpowered. Oops. Didn't want to do that. Regular substation, thank you. That's not going to catch anything back there. I guess we'll put it here for now. Path not connected. Yeah, just because that hasn't built. Alright, you little shit. You gotta move down a little bit. I feel like this arrow always looks a little wrong. Ah, that's pretty good though. Is it? Yeah, that's fine. Alright. And then the fences extend off of this. So for now, let's just put in kind of one either way, and then let's look at the big map overview here. So, if with a fence So we'll have like this weird, we'll have like a weird angled section over here. Let's start building that. So I think if we do something like this, and then like this, and then we do this, we can then extend it off of this. Or we do it like that. More. Yeah, okay. We do it like that. We do it like this. Maybe we just wing it. Maybe we just do that. That's interesting looking enough. Oh man, I hate that it clips that corner. That's rather obnoxious. I think. This is the problem when you do like straight segments. If you have any little part where it just has these little nubs that show up. If we did a straight line right through there, that'd look really good. Let's try and change the angle here a little bit to make that work. Because I think that'll look pretty decent. So something like that I think is fine. Yeah, we're pretty far inland now, but there is another... that might be a little too far. Well, there's this big knob here. Big knob, hee hee. So let's see what that... Okay, actually, yeah, that's kind of like right on target to just sneak past this, except not quite. If we angle the path through here, yeah, we can change the angle now a little bit. Because we did get that long section in there that looks pretty good. Something like that. This can continue. Excuse me, don't be weird, little fence. You are being very weird. This can just link up down here. We got a weird angular pen, but I kind of dig it. Because it's like these long, weird angular sections, and it kind of works. All right. The only remaining question is how many Dreadnoughtus can fit in this weird shaped space. And I have a plan for this too, which is going to be we go down here all the way to the fence. And then we go all the way down here to the fence, basically. And then we grab this is the wider path. Can't sneak anything in there, which sucks. We can do, I think we can make this work. If we do this, grab this, we can't, okay, it's gonna be rude to me. Ah, we do this works. Yeah. We do that. And then we do that. Yeah, cool. Now we got this weird little angular path that follows the fence line in this corner. I like that aesthetically a lot. I think that's pretty cool. We can even move the cinema down as far down as it can get, which might work well. Let's get a gyrosphere in here. Maybe some platforms too. So we're gonna have this viewing arc. If we put a platform in over here, that'd be pretty good. Yeah, let's get this gallery in here tight. And then put a platform in as well. And then we get this, we'll do like a weird little angle there, that's fine. And then we'll do like a similar weird little angle here, because this one is also offset and awkward and weird. They're both just weird together. Wow, truly amazing. And we'll do a weird little other path like that. Look at that! See, that looks like it's an aesthetic design choice instead of a mess. Perfect. Okay. And we can flatten the rest of this out. So this down here is already basically flattened, which is fine. Then we've got this section down here, yeah. So let's flatten towards this a bit more. Probably call it a day when it reaches that extended hillside there. But we can stick in a viewing platform down here to try and catch these waterways, I guess. Oh, you know what? Do these towers have a slightly extended hitbox? No. Oh yeah, we actually put this viewing gallery slightly forward. I think they do have an extended hitbox, but we're actually fine. But we'll put this tower in down here, I guess. Just to have it in, basically. Then you head down here. Whoops, lost my path. You link up with that. We delete the nub from the end because that's the maximum extent. Give me a gate. Let's put a gate in right next to it. And then we can put a gate in like over here or something too. And then why don't we play a fun little game called put in another little angle in here. Like that. That looks like an interesting, deliberate design choice now. I like it. Okay, gyrosphere as well. And then that'll be the end of this section, basically. So we're just going to kind of run this just kind of randomly around different areas, I think. Can't sneak through there, but we can sneak between these. Down around it here. Swing up through there. And we just head back to station. Perfect. Okay, then we need the rest of the electrical grid. Do we? Can these all be powered by the fence, do you think? Let's leave this alone. 3.3 stars, jeez. Some rating probably tanked with us tinkering with like the monorail. Yeah, transfer rating crashed temporarily. That's fine. It's a temporary problem. Alright. So this is a cinema, which is 2 green and 2 yellow. A fossil zone? Let's put in a fossil zone. Right next to it on this side. Oh, okay, there you go. Okay, monorails are connecting. Vehicle under threat. I'm sure you're fine. Yeah, sorta. Sorta, kinda. Transfer rating low. I know it is temporarily. That's just because we're doing a little bit of rebuild. It'll be fine, guys. Alright, sauropods 5 are done. Sauropod 6 4 stars. Didn't we hit 4 stars? We hit 4 stars. Do we not? Do we have to hit 4 stars after completing Momenchi, I guess? That's dumb. But sure, fine, whatever. Oh, how are we doing on par time, by the way? 4 hours, 45 minutes out of 10, and we're at 4 stars? Well, we were at 4 stars. God, this monorail takes a while to build, huh? Oh, yeah, because we did this entire segment, right? And then we deleted the connecting segments and put in these pieces. It's actually would be better if we did the one section, deleted the connection, put it in, and then allowed this entire extended path section to build itself out later. Are we out of power? The fence is unpowered. The fence shouldn't really be unpowered, right? 79. No, we're not out of power. Oh, we built the fence weird too, didn't we? Yeah, because this section's not done yet. Fair enough. Mudda with undiagnosed ailment. Okay. Fine. Where is this Mudda? Oh, right there. In the woods, of course. Can I at least queue it up? Yeah. They'll figure it out eventually. It's fine. At least the Brockies look pretty good without a pattern. Because they don't really have a noteworthy pattern in most of the films. Jurassic Park 3 being the obvious exception. So they still look proper and nice. Common cold. Okay, well, nothing we can do about that. That's fine. I mean, it's not, but it's unavoidable. Okay, and we are approaching the end of our episode here. So, what am I supposed to use for a thumbnail when I haven't introduced a new dinosaur at all? It's just been buildings. It's just been a building cinema episode. Building crap. Building cinemas. Oh, Ranger Station. That's under this tab, of course. Urgent message. What do we got? Handler injured. We don't have Dilophosaurs. We'll take the money loss with a smaller publicity hit, less risk of sabotage, and less loss of income over time.
I work with the dinosaurs, and now you do too. I'm Owen Grady. From my experience, I've learned the most important thing is to respect these animals, because if you don't, they won't have any trouble making you their next meal. Nobody likes a sick dinosaur, especially me. So why don't we get this?
We'll split this enclosure up between these two. It's a little whack, but common cold everywhere. Nobody dying, but whatever. Undiagnosed ailment on this Muttaburrasaurus. Did it tick over? It might have ticked over to pneumonia, probably. Yeah, can we please hit 4 stars? I really do need those stars, my dudes. Oh, this all hooked up, set up, linked up. So we do have attractions in, so we can set these up correctly. So we should do that. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Give me one of these. Give me one of these. This should get us to 4 stars, I would imagine, fixing these shops up. I honestly forgot for a moment that we didn't edit these. Ginger beer, aquarium, and a water feature. Actually, they produce so little, they might not tip us over. We'll do designer goods on this one. It might want to be books eventually, but right now we'll just do this. All right, there's our sauropod research ready to go. So yeah, let's get that going immediately, because that might take some other finagling to make it work. Cheaper research unavailable, but you know what? We might not even be able to do it with them. We're just going to do it without the cheaper research person because I want to get it ticking over. And we don't have to upgrade then. Should we go all the way to get Dreadnoughtus? Maybe. Maybe. Alright, let's take a look at our ratings. 56% on appeal. About 60% total, though. But we also still have a pretty significant variety penalty. Look at that, actually. 1,200. More like 1,300. So that'll shoot up. Plus, we actually hit 4 stars on 56% appeal, which feels really good. Like we're gaming the system pretty well there. 99 and 98 on drinks and shopping. So there's some room for improvement there. Probably not enough that we're going to bother with it yet. Welfare 98% because of common cold. Where are we missing some shop coverage? Down here. Interesting. Drinks is good. Food is good. Wait, just shopping's bad? Let's grab this. And just sneak it down here, maybe. See how that works. Okay, and then somewhere in the park had another issue, right? Yeah, drinks was down somewhere. Down here? Might be. Can't tell if that's just low traffic or if that's actually slightly low demand. It might be. We can do something like this maybe. If we sneak a path through here that reduces the travel time, it might fix the rating. Also, one of the dinos is dying from pneumonia. Yeah, why don't you get in here, heal all these guys? There you go, buds. $100, 91 on shopping. Is it still? It's still rebuilding. So we did fix the drink rating. 87 still hasn't properly updated. I think we did it though. $100%. All right, drinks are back down a tiny bit. How in the world? Okay, drinks are just being weird. Don't worry about it. We can do this. Oh god, can I do this? I'm not even sure if I can find the connection point properly. That doesn't look right. No, that is not remotely correct. I don't think. How about we don't mess with it? How about we just leave it alone? Okay. Dreadnoughtus, good to go? Let's try and get this done real quick. Let's try and sneak out Dreadnoughtus this episode. Oh god. Everybody needs rest. Damn it. Alright, we're going to pause while we rest these guys. Never mind, we have a storm coming in, so I guess we'll weather this storm while we wait for everything else to get ready. What was damaged? Up there, that was damaged, don't care about that. It might not be the worst idea to get a team over there. Just keep them kind of in this segment of the park. Okay, guest attraction. Yeah, Apatosaurus. How about you go repair this monorail? Oh, that was a nice quick storm at least. All right, I'm gonna go back to pausing then while these guys finish their resting and I repair the park. All right, it took quite a while, but our first batch of Dreadnoughtus fossils are in. It's like a 6-minute timer or something for this. Good haul though, that's for sure. Let's see. We want to keep, yeah, those guys back. We'll just send you. We synthesized some extra Struthiomimus because our monthly contract, which I didn't bother unpausing for, was to add 7 dinosaurs to the park. So we put in 4 Struthies into the herd. Because, you know, we don't want to have to try and get 7 Dreadnoughtus. That's going to take quite a while. And I'm probably just going to end the episode once we get the first batch out. So that's the plan. Let's get some more fossils. Another storm is rolling in. We're getting close on Dreadnoughtus. We'll probably have to do one more dig, I would hope. I also incubated a new batch of Nasudos. They've begun dying of old age. We had 1 die, and we've got another 4 or so coming that are going to die soon. So what I've opted to do, we're going to leave this until the end. We don't want our Jeeps down there. What I've opted to do is to release a batch of like 5 or so, finish up the contract for adding species to the park, which conveniently happened right before the storm came in. So we actually managed to, or right before the month ended, rather, which was right before the storm came in. So we actually managed to get that last month's contract done and a new one for this month, which is income. Well, somehow we completed it during the storm, so there it is. Revenue, whatever.
Completing objectives like that last one is part of what makes it work.
Oh, nice quick storm at least. Alright. Well, we'll go back to pause mode while we work on Dreadnoughtus. We're going to send out one of our scientists on a publicity tour. I don't think this really matters, the publicity rating, or like losing this guy, because money doesn't really matter. Time doesn't really matter. He's faster synthesis, which... But he's not like integral to park... to run in the park here. He's gone for 15 friggin' minutes, though.
Assets in the air.
Alright, there's some fossils. Are we done? Oh, we can't run all these at the same time. They're all 6s. Awkward. 10, 15. No, we're not even done. Okay, so you go out again, you go out again. You can go do this. Damn, Dreadnoughtus is playing hard to get. Alright. We've got our final dig in. We have this museum request. Honestly, I'm going to take the publicity knock here because I don't want to do another 9-minute Dreadnoughtus dig. So, sorry, museums. It looks like we didn't get any sabotage risk from that. It's just the publicity hit. Oh, you know what? Maybe we still had publicity from the last thing we picked up. Let's check that. That might be interesting to know. Oof. Can we upgrade the research guy? Not in any way that matters. This is a little awkward because somebody's going to get tapped out here. I guess we'll grab... I guess we will grab you. Because we might not need you while we synth. No, let's grab... Yeah, we'll grab you for the incubate. Yeah, we can grab you. We can do the synthesis without her while she like rests if we need to. That's fine. 5 minutes on this guy coming back. 2 minutes on fossils. What is going on? What do we got going on? We got an Apatosaurus with some sort of undiagnosed ailment. Okay, and we got this Nasudo coming in for treatment. Okay. Great. And then that, we should be good on oh my god, it's never ending. The disease is spreading, that's why, right? Yeah. Okay, stop this spreading. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. How? Stop it. Let's grab the other MBU, get it in here. Just in case we don't catch this in time. Nope, we're good. Alright. Thank you. Yeah, so the Nasudos still haven't worked out their dominance, unfortunately. So they've been fighting a bunch. It's like the third injured Nasudo. Second, I think second we had to deal with. We've had a few die of old age. We had one that got... No, we got... It's the second injury. The first one that got injured was also going to die of old age, so I sold it for a meager $5,000. A bum Nasudo sold off to some unlucky child. Dreadnoughtus is ready. Okay. Dreadnoughtus. Large appetite, short-lived. Ew, needy. Ew. You better be worth it, my dude. We don't have our synthesis person. We need 12 genetics. Might be worthwhile to upgrade somebody. You're kept, unfortunately. Yeah, we don't have anybody. We have to send 3 out on this task. That's pretty poor, not gonna lie. Because they're all gonna need to rest. Damn it. Yeah, well, that's what we have to do. Alright, well, we're gonna get that synthesized, then I'm gonna have to rest these people, then we'll be back for the hatching. It never ends. We have another friggin' storm coming in. Like, every month we just get a storm. It's just, they just keep happening. Okay, well, my god, guys. Why do you gotta knock out every building in my friggin' park? Shut down that entire southern section, it looks like. Oh no, it's just that station. Well, I don't want to send him away. In case we have other issues. At least this one was quick like the last one was. That's not too bad. Let's get these open right away. Oh, and our DNA is done synthesizing, so we gotta rest all these people. Honestly, let's do a... Well, no, we can do your incubation. Come on, 1 egg? Come the fuck on. Man. Whatever. We'll hatch the one, and we'll hatch more next episode. Let's rest this person right now, since everybody else is resting. Alright, well then I'm going to go back to pause mode while I fix up the rest of everything in this park. Do I want to fix that power station? Not really. Alright, after much delay, our Dreadnoughtus is ready to go. So let's get this... Oh shit, wrong pen. No, well, we can watch the thing. Actually, we need to get this thing out of here immediately. Shit. I need to release by airlift. No. Alright, sedate this immediately. Well, there's the Dreadnoughtus. Still kind of got that weird big-nosed face. The body looks a little more different and distinctive than in the first game. Maybe that's me misremembering. Maybe not. It does have that very thick Titanosaur neck, which is nice.
This animal, though an herbivore, can intimidate most predators.
Okay,
with
missing
its
tall
size.
fiber.
It's a biggie named Dreadnoughtus. I'd give this dinosaur a wide berth.
Tall fiber, right? Tall fiber, ground fiber. Tall fiber, some. Okay, let's do the main one here. I'll just put in a big old blotch for now. Yeah, because that's going to upset the Kamaras that I dumped into another frickin' sauropod into their habitat. They might be over it already, or maybe they never even registered it in time, but whatever. Let's get this Dreadnoughtus over into the pen and see what he thinks of his new home.
Transportation underway.
He's, or she, I suppose, has a nicely distinctive body plan, ultimately. The head, whatever, but, like, you get that brachiosaur, longer forelimbs. You get that thicker neck, which makes it stand out more compared to the Brock. A bit. I mean, the Brock still obviously has a thicker neck at the base than at the top, but I think it's more exaggerated on the on the Dreadnoughtus. I think it should be. That's kind of Titanosaur's things. But absolutely chunky neck. Now, I wonder if this thing's status check is going to be gone by the time it lands, because you get that little bit of grace period, it seems, when you first release a dinosaur to, like, check its environment. Well, this firmly puts us into the last leg of this challenge mode, though.
Transportation complete.
Missing forest. Okay, you want tall fruit and forest. Okay. Tall fruit, tall fiber. So this is the play. Let's put some of this in here. You're also going to have to, like, deal with your needs a bit, my friend. Forest. That's a terrible place for some forest, but let's fix it. Now you need some tall fiber. Well, you'll find that if you move around a little bit. Big point is you're not going to bust out or nothing right now. All right. Well, there's, oh god, there's our Dreadnoughtus. Yeah, that's definitely a thicker neck. Well, maybe it's not so much the thickness as the way it kind of connects out of the, slopes out of the top of the body, maybe a little bit more than the Brock does. I'd have to compare them like side by side. But, yeah, it's pretty distinctly Titanosaur still, I think. All right, well, that gets us our final sauropod for the park, our first Dreadnoughtus of any of these videos. And yeah, so I guess next episode we'll try to see if we can get to 5 stars by doing Minmi and Wurosaurus, because they should be released by then. We'll do a special stream for that on, shoot, what day did I say I was going to do that? Saturday? I think Saturday.